Hi there, Janet Fritz here for Galaxy Girl Creations. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to Mixed Media Mayhem, which happens every Friday of the month. And today I am doing something a little bit different because I had this video already in the can ready to go, except for voicing it. And in case you may not be aware, but I ended up with COVID this week. And so I am just barely to the point where I can actually maybe make it through voicing this. And I haven't done any creating or anything. And this is actually the last video that I have ready to go. So you're going to get this today. It was originally done for a mixed media hop that I was doing. And so you're getting this today rather than what possibly everyone else is doing. I think they might be actually following the recipe. And I know that there was something round on the recipe, and then I don't remember what else was on there. My apologies. But this is why you're getting this rather than what everyone else is working on. So I'm hoping to be back by next Friday. I don't, like I said, have any other videos in the can, and I do need to have a little bit of time off because I am still not well. And so my apologies, but I will be away from my channel for probably, I don't know, maybe another week or so. I'm hoping that's all it is. And I will be back as quickly as I can. So bear with me and check back, and I will be here as quickly as I can get back to creating and posting. So I started out, as you saw there, with a plate, and I drew some circles on this layout, and then I did go to my sewing machine and stitch it. This is before my sewing machine broke. That's how long this video has been waiting to go up. And I have a picture of my son and myself at Christmas time, so this is a Christmas layout. And then I used some Picket Fence Studio paper glaze in Snowdrop White to create just a little bit of texture around the photo area, and then diagonal from the photo. And then I'm going to also use this white piece of acrylic from Color Cast Designs for my title. And I'm going to use that gold label. And then I'm going to just start piling on loads and loads of sequins, much like the inspiration piece has. So that is what takes me the majority of the time in this layout, is just finding where I want to put the sequins, which sequins I want to use, and getting them all adhered down. I am just using my Nuvo Deluxe adhesive to adhere those down. I'm also using my Crystal Katana to go ahead and pick up those sequins. In case you're wondering what that tool is, it is available at Hobby Lobby. I purchased mine back when they still had 40% off coupons. They do have one that's similar to it, that's not in a case, that has, it's like a wax end. This basically, that's what this one is. It has the wax end is what actually picks up all of the sequins, and it works wonderfully. So I highly recommend it if you are someone who struggles with placing your sequins. I used to use a jewel picker, and it worked all right as well, but this one just actually works a lot better. My jewel picker only lasted for so long, and then it stopped really picking up stuff. Pardon me for clearing my throat, you guys. And so I just really love the Crystal Katana, and that wax end on it is replaceable. Like, you can get refills for it. You can also sharpen it a little bit so that you can have a pointier end on it if need be. So I'm just going through a bunch of the different sequin packs that I have. I'm using sequins that are from Spiegel Mom Scraps. I'm using some that are from an old expo that I attended many years ago, and they are from Nicole Peterson, which I believe is now, I'm pretty sure she owns Picket Fence Studio, or they're somehow related. And then some of them are from, I think these really large ones are from Heidi Swap. And then some of the other ones are just random brands. So I pretty much picked through all my reds and golds. And then I did have these little acrylic hearts, so I scattered those throughout as well, just to kind of change things up a little bit. I will try to put the names of the stencil down below for you in case you're interested in that stencil. It is a holiday or Christmas stencil. I don't know the name of it off the top of my head. I'm going to have to look that up for you guys, but I'm going to go ahead and put that down below so that you can find it if it's still available. And then I'll also put the link for Color Cast Designs down there in case you're interested in their acrylic. This particular piece is probably not available any longer. She doesn't keep back stock of a lot of the items. Once they're gone, and then you can purchase the newer items. And I do have a subscription there, so I do have a lot of her older items because of that. So don't forget to check out the other people playing along with this month's Mixed Media Mayhem. I will put links to their channels down below so that you can easily find their videos. And just as a side note, today is the first day that the class that MK and I are hosting is available. And so you can go to her Etsy shop. I'll put that link down below for you. I'll also link or put a link at the end of this video to our little promotional video in case you are interested in that about the class. And we are doing a live, we will be doing a live on her Facebook group, Some Assemblage Required, in the morning, Friday, July 1st, probably, I'm guessing around 7 a.m. It's after another live that she's doing, so the time is not exact. Her first live is at 6. The next live after that will be the one talking about our class. If you are interested in that, you can go check that on her Facebook page. So sorry for hijacking the Mixed Media Mayhem layout that I'm working on right here to tell you about that, but I figured it was timely and I would go ahead and mention it because I know a lot of the people who watch this series really do enjoy Mixed Media Mayhem, or they enjoyed mixed media layouts. So, so go and check that out if that's of interest to you. Again, I'll put links to those things down below so that you can find them easily. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to mix in some of the smaller and the larger sequins. I'm trying to kind of thin out and make them more sparse as we get further away from the bunches. Kind of like if you were to shoot some birdshot in the sky. This is a really bad analogy if you don't know anything about guns, but when you shoot, it's just like a firework. When you shoot a firework off, everything is bunched up really far, and as they get further, as they spread out, they get further apart. That's what I'm trying to do here. That's probably a better analogy than talking about guns. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but it's probably more widely known. Okay, so I'm just trying to put some in here. I did use some gold metallic thread to go ahead and create those circles. So I definitely have some gold sequins in there, but I'm trying to keep it primarily the red. I'm just adding little tiny ones as they scatter out further apart because I want them to have less impact. I thought the gold label was a good place just to go ahead and put a little tiny bit of journaling. I don't need a lot for this layout. It's just a quick picture of me and my son. And my son had, he had these like little ornaments in his beard. It was really kind of funny on Christmas morning. And then I did take some of the gold thread and I wound it around the end of the label, as you can see there, just to kind of give a little bit more texture and a little bit more visual interest. I'm also keeping in mind where I'm putting the title, and that's why I left it sitting there, is so that I can kind of figure out the placement of my sequins as I work around the title area. And I keep going back and forth between varying sequin packs just to kind of mix in the different types and the different sizes. Some of them are really flat, some of them are a little bit cupped, some are super small, some are you know, really large. So I'm just trying to keep those all mixed in so that I don't have like a clump of one and run out and then not have enough for another area. So when you're building a layout like this, that's kind of how you have to do it, unless you can kind of figure out how many you need in each area, because you definitely don't want to have like a whole bunch of big ones in one area and then run out and not be able to fill in your other areas. So I'm just going to use some Zot's Bling to hold down my acrylic there, and then I'm going to fill in the area just below the acrylic, just mostly because I didn't want to have that white space underneath. I thought it looked like trapped white space, and it wasn't very pleasing to the eye, so I decided to go ahead and fill it in. And the smaller that area of white space gets, the more it needs to be filled in. And I really like the way that the design looks, the sequins look over the mixed media. So when you see the close-ups, you're going to see that much better. You'll see that texture. So there is my completed layout. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you have questions or comments, as always, just leave those down below and I will get back to you. As you can see, I did attach a gold star to that gold thread around the label there, and that completed the layout, you guys. Thanks for sticking with me through this terrible voiceover. I'll be back again as soon as possible with another video for you guys. Take care and have a great day.